In post-war Europe, two film movements emerged from the ruins, both aiming to reconnect cinema with everyday life. Italian Neorealism and French Neorealism redefined what it meant to capture truth on screen. They rejected artificial sets and polished actors, turning instead to ordinary people and real streets. This is a story of how fiction and reality came together in two of cinema's most radical revolutions. Italian Neorealism was born in the ashes of World War II, with a broken economy, limited resources, and a deep sense of national trauma. Filmmakers like Roberto Rossellini and Vittorio De Sica stripped cinema down to its bones. Their characters were workers, widows, and children. Their stories simple but profoundly human. Bicycle Thieves, directed by De Sica in 1948, is perhaps the clearest example. It follows Antonio, a man who lands a job that requires a bicycle, only for it to be stolen on his first day. What follows is a quiet, desperate search through Rome, accompanied by his young son. The film's power lies in its authenticity. De Sica cast non-actors, filmed on location, and captured the city's mood without embellishment. Antonio's despair is just not personal. It becomes a reflection of post-war disillusionment, a silent cry shared by millions. For the neorealist, truth came through fiction, and fiction was rooted in the real. For French New Realism, France took a different form in realism. So directors Jean Rauch and Edgar Morin didn't write a script. Instead, they went into the streets of Paris and interviewed strangers, asking them simply, "Are you happy?" The responses were honest, awkward, and sometimes revealing. This was Cinema Verite, a new kind of realism that embraced the camera's presence rather than hiding it. Unlike the fictional structure of neorealism, French New Realism blurred the line between documentary and performance. Chronicle of a Summer even turns the lens back on itself, showing the participants watching their own footage, questioning its impact, and doubting its authenticity. Where Italian neorealism created empathy through stories, French New Realism pursued introspection through observation. Both movements emerged from periods of national reflection, but they took different cinematic paths. Neorealism used narrative fiction to spotlight social realities, hunger, unemployment, moral compromise. French New Realism dismantled the illusion altogether, making the process of filmmaking part of the story. One aimed to move you, the other asked you to question everything. They shared a deep respect for the ordinary, the quiet dignity of everyday life, but treated it in radical different ways. In conclusion, realism in cinema is never neutral. It's a choice, a lens through which we interpret the world. Whether through Antonio's silent desperation of a perishing stranger's casual honesty, both movements remind us that truth in film isn't about facts. It's about feeling. As John Rauch once said, the best film is the one we make together, with the world watching.